Interesting news coming in. It's a move that could lead to the unraveling of Bihar's most shaky tie-up just months ahead of the crucial state polls. In a veiled reference on Twitter, Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar apparently called his alliance partner and RJD Chief Lalu Prasad Yadav a snake. His tweet has fueled further speculation of there being a rift within the Grand Janata Parivar. A Twitter user had raised questions on whether Nitish would be able to deliver on the promise of development if he partnered with Lalu. The Chief Minister replied that his focus continues to be Bihar's development. Nitish went on to quote a Hindi couplet to say that he won't be affected by bad company. The couplet loosely translates to quote, "There is no venom in a sandalwood tree even if the snake always surrounds it," unquote. Rohit Singh is now joining us with more details on that story from Patna. Rohit, what is happening in the Janata Parivar? The alliance has just taken off and we are hearing these veiled attacks on both ends.
Well, Maha, this is all very certain for the last almost 2 months that this alliance, that the alliance of Nitish Kumar and Janata and in fact Lalu Prasad is very shaky because they are not natural allies. Because for the last almost 15-20 years, Nitish Kumar has been fighting against Lalu Prasad Yadav and his Jungle Raj, and that is why on that plank he had come to power in 2005. That when he called the Lalu era the Jungle Raj, and that is why now in the last 2-3 months when he has allied with Lalu Prasad Yadav, he is being cornered from all fronts that how he can deliver, how he can bring Sushashan in Bihar with Lalu on his side, because Lalu's era is synonymous to Jungle Raj, and that is why the opposition has also been hitting out at Nitish at various points of time. And yesterday also when this Twitter user posed a similar question that how will you deliver when there is Lalu by your side, so Nitish Kumar straight away gave those two couplets, which really means that he calls Lalu Prasad at this point of time a snake and he calls himself a sandalwood. So clearly all is not well in the alliance, and both Nitish and Lalu at various points of time hitting out at each other, criticizing each other. In fact, when Mulayam Singh Yadav had declared Nitish Kumar as the CM candidate of the Janata Parivar, at that time also Lalu had said that he was gulping poison. It clearly means that he had called Nitish poison at that point of time, and today Nitish is calling Lalu Prasad a venomous snake. This is not a good sign for the Janata Parivar ahead of the election.
Okay. We are getting Ajay Alok now. Rohit, do stay on with us. Ajay Alok of the JDU is joining us with a reaction to this tweet of his leader Nitish Kumar. Mr. Ajay Alok says and refers rather to Lalu Prasad as a snake. Where is this alliance headed? You all are fighting the Bihar elections together, but it doesn't seem to be the case of there doesn't seem to be any bonhomie though.
There's nothing as such what you are trying to say, because the tweet mentions nothing, but you guys are trying to read in between the lines. I mean, the tweet clearly mentions that what Nitish Kumar meant, where he is heading and where he has headed so far. If you trace his entire parliamentary life, you'll see Nitish Kumar stands for only one thing synonym, and that is development. And that's what he said. I mean, if you take in that context it with Lalu Yadav, why don't you take it in context with the BJP? We had been with BJP for 17 years, but still any wrongdoings of BJP or any of the notions that we were not with BJP, we didn't invite that.
But Mr. Ajay Alok, this question was specifically about Lalu and how Nitish is going to deal with him. So the couplet that he quoted of the sandalwood and snakes surrounding it cannot be for the BJP clearly.
No, the answer is very specifically regarding BJP, citing BJP, that since we have been with BJP for 17 years and still nothing of wrongdoings of BJP we have imbibed. We are standing with our own culture, with our own philosophy, with our own principles, and that is of development. I mean, Nitish Kumar, if you trace him as an MLA or as an MP or as various ministers in the government of India or as a Chief Minister of Bihar, the synonym will always be with development and nothing else, and that is our line. And if you remove development, the brand Nitish goes.
So, Mr. Ajay Alok, what you are saying is that this tweet was not directed at Lalu Prasad or the RJD. This was directed at the BJP. Is that the clarification of the JDU?
No, that's not a clarification. The tweet was primarily directed at himself, that he believes in the motion of development. And if you're taking it for the other person, then I think it more goes with the BJP than with Mr. Yadav.
Is that the official stand of your party?
Yeah. That's the official stand, that we believe in development and only development, nothing else.
All right, sir, but also the other party, especially the BJP, is taking pot shots, saying that this alliance has always been shaky from the start because Lalu and Nitish are not natural allies. So far, Nitish has always, referred to Lalu's regime as Jungle Raj. How can they come together and hold an alliance together?
I mean, if the alliance is not going through, that should send the good feelings among the BJP. Why they are worried about the alliance? They should be rather happy about it.
All right, Mr. Ajay Alok, many thanks for joining us here on India Today. Let me cut across live now.